Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be taking you through how to set up a lead campaign within the Meta Business Suite Ads Manager.
Johnny, turn it up.
Yeah. Hey, Murillo, you blessed.
So once you're in the Ads Manager, this is what it looks like. And you want to go to the campaigns and you want to hit Create Campaign. Once you're here, you go to leads if you want to create a leads campaign, of course, and this is just all the other events that you have. So if you want to create awareness, you go awareness, traffic, you click traffic, and etc. Right? So we're going to click leads. So once we're here, you want to name your campaign. So whatever the campaign is, you want to make it as descriptive as possible. So we're just gonna go with new lead campaign just for this video. So scrolling down, there's nothing actually else that you have to do on this page unless it's about a certain category that's credit, employment, housing, or social issues. Chances are it's most likely not though. So moving on to the ad set level. On the ad set level is where you change the demographic target. You change the audience of people that are going to see your ads within their feed, right? And it also determines what you want out of the campaign. So you can generate leads through your website. You can make instant forms that ask people to fill out a form and you get information from them. You can generate it through Messenger. You can go instant forms and messengers. Just for example, we're going to do calls, and that's people will call through to the number that you have on the campaign. And then you can also generate people to download your app. So once you have that, you choose the Facebook page that you want to run with. We just have a client here that we have in places for that. And then you always want to choose your budget at the ad set level. The reason why you want to choose your budget at the ad set level and not the campaign level is because this allows you to have more testing. So you can test between certain ad sets and it's also much clearer on how it spends. You can choose a start date and an end date. We usually just do a start date and then turn it off when you've received what your goal is, or you turn it off at the end of the month. Down here is where you change the audience. So you can change it by the geographical location. So if you want to do Canada and United States, you just type in United States and then you hit enter. And then you can add Canada, United States, you can add anywhere in the world, demographic that you're looking for. So if you look on the side here, it shows you the estimated audience size and your estimated daily results based on your budget and your location and everything that is leading up to that. If you scroll down, this is where you change the age and the gender. And you can change that, like, let's just, for example, put it to 22 to 50, let's say, or 40. And then you can change the gender. So if you have an ad that's specific to women or you have an ad that's specific to men, you can change it so that you're not wasting your money on the other people that aren't qualified for your ad. Down below that is the detailed targeting, where you put in the interests and things that people would be interested in, and this puts it in their feed based on what they like to look at and what they search. So you know that they'd be interested in your ad. So for example, let's just say home improvement. Home improvement, home and garden, and that's people who are interested in improving their home and things around their home. So if you're selling something like you're a renovation company or anything along those lines, then this would be people that are interested in that. So therefore, they're more likely to be interested in the content that your ad has. So scrolling down, you can save your audience and use it in a later date. However, we usually just kind of each ad set, we always kind of started from scratch just so that we aren't getting things mixed up and using the wrong audiences. Down here is your placements. It's where it's going to be placed within the Facebook feed. So if you want to go manual placements, that's usually what I do, just so that you know exactly where it's going to be placed within the feed, right? So I usually go feeds. I don't go stories and reels, and I keep search. So stories and reels and all these other ones, I've found them to be less effective for certain ads. However, if you want to just have Facebook do that for you, you can go Advantage Plus Placements, and they will just place all the ads in the places that they think will work best and see the best results. So scrolling down, that's all that's done at the ad set level, and you can move over to the ad level. And so within an ad set, you can have as many ads as you want. So you could have 4 ads that you're testing just within the ad set. And within the campaign, you can have as many ad sets as you want. So you can test different audiences. And in those audiences, you can test different ads. So scrolling down, this is where you create the ad, right? So you choose the Facebook page that the ad is going to run on, and you choose the Instagram account. For this specific client, we don't have the Instagram account attached. However, for other clients, we choose the Facebook page and the Instagram account. So scrolling down, this is where you choose the format of your ad. You can either do a single image or video ad, or you can do a carousel. And the carousel is when they swipe through. So if you have multiple images that you want to try in a certain ad, then you can put them on and they can scroll through. So when you scroll down, you can add the media. I'm just going to remove this because it's just a random one that came on. And you would just add an image, go into your image. You can upload them from your computer. And then you just choose one of these, hit done. And then in this is primary text. This is where you type the caption of the ad. So you could say like, home renovation. Swipe up for quote. Now, obviously, this isn't what I would put for a client. This is just for the purpose of this video. So scrolling down, we can get to the headline. This is where you see right here, it shows the headline. So you can write get free quote. And then that will show up right there, right? And so this is where you enter the number. So you type in the number. And then on that number, they can click on the ad and it will instantly bring them through to call the business that you're running the ads for, right? So, and then you can also add in the website as another thing. So once you're done all that, you hit publish, and I'm not going to do that just because I don't want to get banned. That's another thing you have to be careful of. Don't publish before you're done, or else you can get banned. And as me and Ryan know, it's extremely painful when you do get banned, and it's Facebook just likes to ban people for no reason. But we won't get too into that before we get upset. But I'll show you what a campaign looks like when it's all finished. So now that you've created your campaign, you'll be able to see them through here, and you'll be able to judge them on their metrics, right? So the 3 key metrics are the CPM, the CTR, and the CPC, right? So CPM is cost per mil, which is cost per 1,000 impressions. So it's the amount of money that you have to spend to show your ad to 1,000 people, right? So $12.15 is currently what I'm paying for this lead campaign. And keep in mind, lead campaigns are higher in cost than traffic campaigns. These 2 down here are traffic campaigns. And so that means that every time we show our ad to 1,000 people, we spend $12. And in terms of click-through rate, this is the percentage of people that see the ad and they click on it and take an action. And cost per click is the amount that you're spending per each click. So once you have your campaign done, I'll just take you through and show you what a finished campaign looks like. So here's the ad set, right? We're running with 1 ad set on this one, just because it's a little bit of a lower budget. But here's the estimated target audience. Here's everything set up. And as you can see, as I mentioned earlier, we have about 4 ads in here that we're testing, and you can see which ones are performing the best.
Peace. I was going to hop in with some
that.
questions.
Yeah, but I like that
gonna,
like piece at the end.
Yeah. I was just gonna, I didn't know when to interject, but I was gonna say like
We could do a question session right now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Go.
We're not recording anymore. Oh, we are.
Yeah, we are.
You just stopped sharing.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you ended it. Okay.
Nope.
So
hold on.
Why would I?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Speak.
Yo.
One sec. Yo, speak.
Yo.
Yes. Okay. I accidentally just turned my headphones off. Okay. Now we'll do a question session. Let me just start it off. So we have our COO here who is not as experienced with Facebook ads to ask us some questions that you may be thinking at home.
So when I'm setting up a campaign for a client, how do I decide what type of campaign to set up? Why would I choose, for this instance, to run a lead campaign instead of a traffic campaign?
Right. That's a great idea. So in terms of lead versus traffic, the real main difference is the qualification of the lead, right? So with traffic campaign, you're going to get a lot more traffic, obviously. And so that's going to be like, let's say like 60% will be qualified leads, 40% will be people who are saying, oops, I didn't mean to click on this. And the reason for that is because Facebook understands the people that are going to be clicking on it and bringing traffic to whatever campaign you're running. Like, so these are people who accidentally click on a bunch of different things. They accidentally click on a bunch of different websites. So Facebook's AI, they can't determine whether or not those people are just clicking by accident or if they're actually interested, right? So the lead campaign, however, is people that are likely to convert on the things that they click on, right? So there's people that have gone on to those forms and put their information in, people who have gone on to websites and put in their information, people who are more interested in following through on offers that you're trying to promote.
Right. So what I'm getting from that is you're going to be paying more for the same amount of people to see, but you're going to be getting higher percentages of qualified leads.
Exactly. So
Okay.
the way it works is you are paying a little bit more on those CPMs, those cost per clicks. However, it's less volume for greater value, right? So you're spending more to acquire. So say like your cost per result for a traffic campaign might be $6 per messaging conversation, right? However, when you're running a lead campaign, it might be $15 to $20. However, each one is significantly qualified and it's more likely that they're going to convert.
Right. Okay. So I guess the key is to really understand the objectives that your client has and to
Exactly.
really understand the difference in advantages and disadvantages to each campaign.
Exactly. Yep.
Right. So if I'm running for a client and I decide that a lead generation campaign is a good idea for them to run, do I necessarily have to strictly run that and not traffic ads, or can I run sort of a mixture of both?
Yeah, that's another great question. So, in terms of running one or the other, what I usually do is I start out running traffic campaign, right? To first of all get some results for the client and also to build up the ad account, right? Because like I said, the traffic will have more traffic, more people messaging, and there's still great results with that, right? So what I usually do is I run one traffic campaign and one lead campaign. So we're spending the budget on getting some traffic through as well as getting those qualified leads through.
Right. So could I then run traffic ads to get that volume through, and you can test out interest then and collect data on your prime audience?
Exactly. Yes, that's a really, really good point. Traffic is really great for testing, right? And so you find out who your target audiences are. You get that data back, and then you can use that data in your lead campaigns. And another thing that you can do is with the traffic campaign, you build up a huge audience, right? So once you have that huge audience, you can start building lookalike campaigns. Lookalike campaigns are all the people that have clicked on your ads before. And Facebook finds similar accounts, similar people who are interested in similar things to those people. And then it shows your ads to those people, and those have a really high ROIs on them, and you can use them on top of the lead campaign, right? So you're spending more, but you find more people with higher ROIs and more qualified.
One thing for sure, yep, I'ma go get me some money, yeah, money. Running through my veins, I'm addicted to this hustle, yeah.